Hey, all you horror fans out there. This time I'm gonna be reviewing, this isn't really a newer movie, and, a lot of people, it might have just slipped right past them. Some people might have seen it. I actually liked it. I wanted to go see it in the theater, but sadly it never came to, our cinema, so that sucked. I'm going to be reviewing, in my opinion, it falls into the category of creep factor movies. Kind of like The Exorcist. The Exorcist blows this movie away, but Dead Silence. This is the unrated version from the writers and director of Saw. Lee Wanell wrote this, and James Wan directed it. Basically, this is a ghost story. Now, you won't see a whole lot of violence in this film, through most of it at least. It's mostly about a man searching for what happened to his wife. It begins with Jamie, the main character, played by Ryan Quanten. It's his anniversary and he wants to do something special for his wife, so he wants to make her like gourmet dinner and whatever. And anyways, his wife, fiance, I should say, basically tells him, you don't have to cook anything for me, just have takeout food for me. So he goes to a Chinese restaurant and he buys her a rose. But before that all goes down, there's a knock at the door. Nobody is like at the door, but there's a package just laying there. And what do we see? A ventriloquist dummy right in the box. Anyways, Jamie is wondering, what the hell, who would send this to me? And there's no name tag, no address to where it came from. It was just addressed to him. So his wife starts messing around with it and whatever, and we get back to him going for the takeout food. While he's out, the puppet's just laying around, and you get to see its eyes move and everything, so that's cool puppeteering right there. And like I said, this definitely has a good creep factor on it. Basically, she's just getting ready, for the rest of their anniversary, and she's making tea, and what happens, slowly the sound starts to go away, and you think you're going deaf, but really, that's why they call it dead silence, because there's no sound whatsoever. Like, the radio ends up going down, everything, and then the puppets are hiding underneath the blanket. She throws the blanket over it, by the way, and anyways, he's just chilling there waiting for her to come. And then she comes over, tries to uncover the blanket, but Billy, that's the name of this puppet, throws the blanket over her, and then Mary Shaw, you don't get to see Mary Shaw at the beginning at least, but she rips out people's tongues if they scream, if you don't really know what this movie's about, and that's why it's called Dead Silence too. I hope they eventually do make a sequel, because they set it up for a sequel. It says, new unrated version, more gruesome and horrifying than anything seen in theaters. I couldn't really say anything because I didn't see it in theaters, but I know there's an R-rated version out there, and it's not gray, it's like normal color, a normal colored puppet. And there's the poem of Mary Shaw right on the back. Beware the stare of Mary Shaw, she had no children, only dolls. And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never ever scream, or she'll rip your tongue out at the seam. The special features, not really a whole lot, but a good decent amount. An alternate ending and alternate opening. I think that would be cool to like add back into the film. Just because, like, it feels like Jack Frost a little bit. If you remember Jack Frost, a little girl asks, can you tell me a bedtime story, a scary bedtime story? So it reminded me a little bit of that. It comes with deleted scenes. Sadly, you can't select the deleted scene like they're automatically put in all together. The Making of Dead Silence, which is really good. I think it's like 15-minute documentary. Mary Shaw's Secrets. It shows how they put the prosthetics on the actress. Evolution of visual effects. Some of the effects in this film are actually computerized. Like the Grand Theater is computerized. The bridge itself is computerized. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think some of the scenes with like the whole row of puppets, I think that was just computerized. And there's more, like there's a music video. It's an alright song. Sounded kind of emo to me, but it was an alright song. Anyways, out of Hatchets, because of the creep factor, I've got to give it like at least an 8.9 out of 10 Hatchets, because this movie right here is freaky as all hell. It comes in a case like this. I call them snap cases. See? Snap. And inside, you get the usual thing. The disc. That's Silence Unrated. And you get the little classic add-on things. Yeah, this came out when HD DVDs were still out. They are still out, by the way, so yeah. So you can probably get this on an HD DVD version. This is presented in the original widescreen format. It is 2.40.1. The language can be put into English Dolby Digital, which who wouldn't want it in another language in case they speak a foreign language. The setup, there's not really much to the setup for the options, just English and English subtitles. They've got Spanish subtitles and French subtitles. And there's an ad for the site, the movie site you can go to. I don't know if you can see it. It's right down at the bottom. Right there. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not sure if that site's still up, but I'll try looking it up. And then I'll put it right down in the description. Anyways, tell me what you thought of this movie. I liked it. And honestly, I do say this, it's the truth. This movie had a really good creep factor, and you don't see that with a lot of movies these days. It's not one of those movies that's, oh my god, gory. It's not a gore fest. And this isn't meant to be a gore fest, so it fits in perfectly. It's a ghost story. It's supposed to scare you without actually showing anything. So that's what we... Don't get me wrong, I do love gore in movies, but that's what we need sometimes in a horror movie. We need something to scare us, not just awesome. Like, we need some stuff to scare us. So yeah, that's what horror movies were meant for. And just for the fun of watching them. So anyways, hope you all liked my review over Dead Silence, the Unrated edition. Tell me what you thought of it, and I'll be back with another review tomorrow. Peace.